So one thing that disappointed me from my childhood was that ever since elementary school up to middle school, there was this one kid who was in my class, and he would always be targeted because of his name. He had a very unusual name, but I don't know, maybe the teacher didn't know how to pronounce his name right or something, and it's just that's how we pronounce his name. So people would attack him for his appearance, for his name. So it's happened since for a while, up to middle school, and people really see this kid as something to joke around and mess with. So deep inside at the time I felt this is kind of wrong, but at the same time I was part of the kids, I was part of the crowd, because it was cool at the time, you want to be you wanted to do what everyone else was doing. So I was really actually kind of disappointed in myself because of that. I could have been the one to stand up for him. He could have made many friends at that time. If he could have been my friend. He told me nice stories about how his father visited Pakistan and how he's actually Bengali. So it was nice to be able to relate culturally. And yeah, I wish I could have been there to be with him, stand up. I don't know how he's doing now, but he was targeted for so many years.
And how did that impact you until now? What?
Not recently, but I've learned that people are ruthless. Middle school is a different experience. You're learning about yourself and learning about others. You're learning discipline and manners, right? But at the time, middle school was a whole different era where people just spoke whatever was on their mind. Kids were really rude. So when people attacked me for my appearance or for what I wear, for my hijab or anything, it really did have a deep effect on me. Even up to this day, you think about it, you're very conscious of what you wear now, what you say, how you talk, the way you acted in response to people, words, it does carry out, with you. So that was a lesson for me. I'm not gonna lie, he's not ugly or anything. It's just, I don't know, people just, they just pick and choose whoever they want to label, and then, the whole crowd start following them, and then just, he became just a target of, hate crime, in elementary school. And throughout middle school. So I would let him know, I'm sorry, if I ever hurt your feelings, I didn't mean it. We were just children at the time. Because your childhood memories, your childhood, trauma and whatever can affect, your mental health or, your decisions up to this day. It's very hard to, get over the past sometimes. So, yeah. I had the ability to make a change, even though in my heart I knew this was wrong, but I still chose to be a part of, those kids that bullied him.
And what did you do about it after?
I started being nice to other kids, started telling them how, amazing they are and, how much I like this, about their talent, their creativity. I just, let them be themselves.